Sunday, November 30th, last day of November. Tomorrow will be December. It'll be a new month. I am in here getting ready for church. It is Soft Start Sunday, and we are starting our Sunday off with the Lord. I woke up late because my husband had me up late watching Welcome to Derry. It's like the prequel for It, which I've never watched It. If you know me, I don't watch scary stuff. Okay, the scariest thing I watched was Walking Dead, and I stopped watching that after they killed Glenn. But oh yeah, okay. But Welcome to Derry is very interesting. I can't lie, it's very interesting. But I'm in here putting my makeup on, getting ready for church. I'll try to leave here in the next 30 minutes. And then when I get back home, I'm going to do some planning because I have a birthday party to go to at 3 o'clock, me and Pork Chop. So, yeah. And I don't know what I'm cooking today. If I am, it's going to be something easy. When we went to HEB about a week or so ago, we got this gumbo mix, and we tried it. Because at HEB, they be having all the samples. And it was pretty good. So we bought it. And you just have to add chicken and sausage or shrimp if you want to. So I may... Anyway, so I may make that. Because my husband keeps hinting at that. So obviously that's what he wants. So we shall see. But anyway, I just wanted to come in here, introduce the vlog. Say hello. My name is Ricky Nicole, also known as several people's mama. And I'm a woman that's grateful for second chances. Second chances at life. Second chances in relationships. Second chances, really 1,000 and second chances with God. But yeah, I'm grateful for second chances. So I hope that you are too. I hope that you getting up in the morning and watching this video realize that you've been given another chance at life to live it according to God's will, however you please, you know, whatever's pleasing to Him. So anyway, let me get ready. I'll show you. Y'all can hear me because I got a little story for y'all. So I know a lot of people ask, like, how do you hear the voice of God? Like, how do you hear if He is talking to you? And let me tell you, me and my husband had a discussion a few weeks back, and in that discussion we both kind of went over some things that we felt like we could do better, maybe some things we didn't really care for about each other, and things that we did like about each other, right? He mentioned two things that he did not care for, right? One was me crocheting in bed at night. He was like, that's not sexy. And let me tell y'all something. Sexual polarity is very important in relationships. If you lose sexual polarity, it's a lot of times we be in our masculine, and I'm not even going to get into a whole talk about that, but we be in our masculine and we wonder why our men aren't attracted to us, because they are attracted to women. And so when we be in our masculine, it's a turnoff. Or when we be too motherly, that's a turnoff, right? Because no one wants to do anything with their mom like that, right? So he was like, you know, I know you're a grandma, I know you're a mom, but you're still my wife. Like, crocheting in bed. No, so I haven't crocheted in bed, y'all. But the second thing that he said was my bonnet, which he has mentioned he didn't like the bonnet before, right? For me, the bonnet is a habit. I have been wearing a bonnet since I was a little girl, okay? And it's just hard for me to sleep without a bonnet on. Like, I don't feel secure, right? So he was like, well, you know, you can get a scarf or something else. I don't like bonnets. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try. Your girl was wearing her bonnet, right? I was still wearing it. I would try like one night, and then the next night, I was like, forget it. I gotta wear my bonnet. I gotta give me some rest, right? The good Lord helped me lose my bonnet. And this is how God is talking to you, because it'll be very, very clear. There will be no confusion, right? So I had went into the Cozy Cottage, and I had took my bonnet off to film a TikTok video real quick, which is messed up if you think about it, because my husband asked me not to wear a bonnet, and I wear one, but then I get on TikTok and I don't even know these people, and I gotta take my bonnet off. You see how messed up that is? God pointed that out too. So I left my bonnet in the Cozy Cottage. So yesterday when I was in there, because I was in there for some hours yesterday, I saw it and I was like, oh, that's where my bonnet is. Last night I went to bed, I took my shower, I took a bath, and I got out the bathtub, and I was gonna reach for my bonnet like I normally do, and I realized I left it in the Cozy Cottage. And God spoke to me right there, and he said, don't go get that bonnet, Nicole. He said, don't go get that bonnet. Clear as day. And I'm like, oh. He was like, don't go get that bonnet. And if you go get that bonnet, you are strictly disobeying me. And he made it an obstacle, because for me to go to the Cozy Cottage, I got to go unlock the back door and take all these locks off. And my husband got the house on lockdown. Anyway, I had to do all these things to go to the Cozy Cottage to get my bonnet. So I could blatantly disobey him, or I could just go ahead and go to bed. So I went to bed. And that is how God speaks to you. It is very clear. There is no confusion. He will make a pathway for you to do what it is he said for you to do, or for you not to do. It will be very clear. And me, I don't want to be in disobedience of God. So when I hear his voice, and when I hear him say something clearly to me, I do it. Or don't do it. So if you are wondering how you hear God's voice, that is how. He will show you things. He will speak to you through other people. You will be thinking something, and then someone will say that to you, and you will be like, what? Like, I was thinking about that, but I wasn't sure what to do. Like, that is how God speaks to you. He will speak to you clearly, like he did to me last night. He clearly told me, girl, don't go get that bonnet. And that's how God be talking to me. He be like, girl. He said, girl, don't go get that bonnet. Don't do it, Nicole. It's all the way in the Cozy Cottage anyway. Don't do it. So, yes, that is how you hear the voice of God. So anyway, I'm on my way to church. I'm almost here. I just wanted to share that story with y'all, because the good Lord told me to. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hi, y'all. Okay, so I'm back from church. I'm in the Cozy Cottage because I'm getting ready to plan. Oh, let me show y'all. This is my Christmas planner. So I took the Coach signature, just khaki, I think is what the color is, notebook, and then I hand painted this Christmas tree on there, and then I added like this glitter. So I'm thinking of adding my name, but I don't know what color I want to do that in yet. So we'll see. But yeah, this is gonna be my Christmas planner. I did already put this little vellum tree in there, and then this little shaker card with glitter. It says joy, and I'm figuring out what I want to put in the other pockets. And then I will probably make a dashboard, and I want to do a Christmas or a December bucket list in here. and maybe a Christmas wish list. And that will be my Christmas planner, or maybe not a Christmas wish list, but what I want to get people for Christmas. Oh, and then I made this also, this little clip to go in there. So it'll go in there like so. And kind of like peek up from under there. So yeah, just wanted to show y'all that really quick. We're going to do some planning in a minute. I'm just going to do the big planner. I'll do the little planner probably off camera. But Pork Chop will be here probably about in another hour. So want to talk about church. So you know that we do like a virtual church. So my pastor, he pastors out of actually a high school, but we just finished building, and we're going to have a grand opening of our permanent church home next weekend. We still have a Woodlands campus, and we have a campus in Katy. And so those campuses, we watch church virtually online. It's like broadcasted at each of our churches. But we do have actual pastors at our church, like associate pastors. So this week, our associate pastor actually preached. And he was good, y'all. He was good. I'm looking forward to him preaching more often. But I do plan on visiting the main campus, if the good Lord says the same, maybe like once a month. But he finished our series For Such a Time as This, and today he talked about gratitude, which of course was very fitting with the Thanksgiving just passed. And he said that every day we make choices, and we have the choice to be a person full of gratitude. And he said that it is gratitude or Thanksgiving is mentioned over 150 times in scripture. And he said that God has called us to live a life of gratitude. And here are the church notes. I know they're backwards, so I'll put pictures up here the right way. But God has called us to live a life of gratitude. And he talked about in Luke 17:11 through 19, the story of when God healed the 10 men from leprosy. Well, he cleansed the 10 men from leprosy, and that's the difference, right? This is why I love going to church, and this is why I encourage you to go to church, because you get a different perspective. You get to learn something or see something a new way. So he talked about how they saw Jesus, and Jesus cleansed them of their leprosy, right? 10 men, but only one came back. And he said, in fact, since I'm not in the car, let's have a little church. I don't mind having church. Do y'all mind? If you do, you know you can fast forward. I'm not offended. So it says, as Jesus continued on toward Jerusalem, he reached the border between Galilee and Samaria. As he entered a village there, 10 men with leprosy stood at a distance, crying out, "Jesus, Master, have mercy on us." He looked at them and said, "Go show yourselves to the priests." And as they went, they were cleansed of their leprosy. Cleansed. One of them, when he saw that he was healed, came back to Jesus, shouting, "Praise God." He fell to the ground at Jesus' feet, thanking him for what he had done. This man was a Samaritan. Jesus asked, "Didn't I heal 10 men? Where are the other 9? Has no one returned to give glory to God except this foreigner?" And Jesus said to that man, "Stand up and go. Your faith has healed you." He didn't say that to any of the other men. He only said that to the one that came back and thanked him. If that ain't a word in itself, I don't know what to tell you. Our pastor, and I'm going to end this isn't going to be long, because that, to me, that blew my mind. Because I was like, man, I didn't even catch that. It said he cleansed them. He sent them to the priests, and they were cleansed of their leprosy. But the one that came back, he actually gave him true real healing from the inside out. And he said that a lot of Christians are walking around here cleansed. We have the appearance, but we are torn up in the inside. We don't have peace. We're going through turmoil. We don't know what we want to do in our lives. We're fighting lust. We're fighting sin. We're fighting all of these things. And until we actually thank God and get in his presence and thank him for all the things that he has done and the things that he is going to do in our lives, that's when we can be healed internally. That's when we can get the peace, because we know that everything comes from him. When we are boastful of the things that we do and we get into the spirit of entitlement, that pushes God away. Because if we can do it, right? If we're the ones that make things happen, what do we need Jesus for? Right? That's the whole problem with the manifestation thing that I found. Okay, because y'all know I still believe in manifestation, but I believe it through God's will for us. Because this is the problem, and he talked about this, and so let me tell you what he said. He said those 9 got what they asked for, but they didn't get what they needed. And that's the problem. We get what we asked for, We get what we asked for, but it isn't necessarily what we needed. How many times have we gotten things and it hasn't been what we thought it would be? It didn't give us the peace and the happiness and the joy we thought it would. From a car to a job to a person, a house even. It didn't give you that comfort. It didn't give you that warmth. It didn't give you that love and all the things that you thought that you were going to get. But it's what you said you wanted, and you got it. And that is why we have to get into the spirit of thanking God that he knows best, that his will is perfect, that his timing is perfect. That's why we have to get into the habit of always being grateful for the things that we perceive as bad, because they're really not. And that is one thing that I did learn. You're the one that holds the meaning to everything, right? Of course, there are things that are innately bad, killing, stuff like that. But there's always going to be something, how do I say it? It's always going to be, the word says that his good will always come out of it. Maybe someone killed someone. Maybe it might have been, I need to stop saying that for you to ding me, but maybe someone took your loved one away, and that's a bad thing, right? Maybe that got you closer to God. Maybe that helped you understand forgiveness. Maybe you were able to bring the person that did the wrong thing closer to God. Maybe you saved their life by putting them in a jail cell rather than have them out here in these streets. Like, there's so many things, right? That, of course, you know, that's a horrible thing to happen. But the good Lord says even good can come out of that. And that is what we can thank him for. Not the circumstances himself, but that he is good in spite of, right? He said that 3 things that gratitude does. It shifts your perspective, right? You start thinking about, hey, I'm in traffic, but not, dang, I'm in traffic. It's the Lord is protecting me from something. He's keeping me from getting involved in something I ain't got no business being in. He's keeping me from something. He's protecting me from something. Gratitude shifts your response, right? Instead of being upset or angry about something, you could say, Lord, I thank you for this. I thank you for this. I thank you for this going wrong, because I got to meet my best friend, or whatever the situation may be. Gratitude shifts your expectation. Instead of you being worried and anxious, you are thankful that you know that God is in control. So church was all of the things, right? Church was all of the things. It was so good. So let's get to planning. I hope that blessed you, especially the part about the part of we definitely, let me tell you, you can have anything you want in this world. I'm a true believer of that, but it may not be what you need. It may not be what's best for you. And that is why we have to depend on God wholeheartedly, 100%, surrender everything, all of it to him. So let's get to planning. Okay, y'all, so I don't know how much planning I'm gonna be able to get done today because pork chop is gonna be here soon. So let's pre-plan, and then I might have to decorate off camera and then come back later and we'll write our plans in. So, you know, you gotta pre-plan before you write everything in your planner. I know that sounds crazy because, I mean, you could just go ahead and write it in your planner if you want. So what do I have going on next week? And as things come up, I do usually get a sticky. Oh, we got a plan for the month too. I do usually get a sticky and kind of stick some things in here. So I did stick some things in here. So on December 2nd, they're gonna have a toddler time at the library, Barbara Bush. And I may bring pork chop. I have some bills I have to pay this week. My credit card bill. I want to pay off some Klarnas and PayPals, you know, the paying for. By the end of this month, I don't want to have any installment payments. I want to go into the new year with no installments, and I'm going to be lessening my installments in the new year. It has to be really, really something I want for me to get on an installment. On December 3rd, they are dropping the Coach notebook that I want. It's a cherry one, a black cherry, a black one with cherries on it. And the cherries, I heard they're not sequined, but they're like, they look like they're sequined. Anyway, I want it. December 7th is my little brother's birthday. I think he's turning 30. If I turned 47, he might be turning 29. He's either turning 29 or 30. We're 18 years apart. So I gotta figure that out. 29 or 30, one of them. So let's write that. On December 6th, our new church has a service. New church opens. And so they have a service at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. And of course they encourage I go to the Woodlands location. So they were like, try to go to Saturday so you can still come to church on Sunday. So I'm gonna go to Saturday. I'm gonna try to go Saturday. I know Sunday will probably be off the chain anyway. And then I want to get up my Christmas decor this week. And that means I need to take down my fall decor because I still have some fall stuff up. And then also I have some Pilates classes scheduled. Usually I go on Tuesday and Friday, but I need to pick another day because I have one more credit left. So, and then Riley has her activity on Wednesday. And so Wednesday, December 3rd, Riley at 5:30. So, a lot going on this week. A lot we need to put in the planner. I'm probably going to need to go to the grocery store sometime this week because we just have Thanksgiving stuff. So I need to fit the grocery store in there. Yeah, I need to order my daughter's pajamas from Victoria's Secret because I still haven't done that. I need to do that like tomorrow because I think the cyber sale will be over. So yeah, there's a lot going on. This kind of helps me because sometimes after you put the stickers in and you do all your stuff and then you get to writing and you're like, dang, I forgot what I need to put, at least for me. So now I know what I need to put in here, even though I kind of have it. Oh yeah, we got to work on pork chops ornament. So I'm going to put these together. because you know those ornaments I showed y'all. Well, y'all may not have seen it because I don't know which vlog came out first. Yeah, we gotta put together the ornaments. So let's let me get to doing some decorating, and then we can plan. Now this might be in the other mode just so I can also record some content for my other platforms, but y'all know. I'm so excited to use this planner. I think I'm gonna try to work on this tonight. I just love how I painted it. I love how original this is to me, and it's not perfect. I made some mistakes because this was my first time doing the thing, and even if it was my 50th time, I probably still could have made a mistake, and that's okay. Things don't have to be perfect for them to be beautiful. They can be beautiful just because you put the time and the intention and the love and the care into it. It don't gotta be perfect. My husband taught me that this week. Anyway, all right, y'all, let me get to planning. Hey y'all, so just a quick update. We are almost to our destination. I was gonna try to stop and get something to eat because I wasn't sure if it was party at this food, and I haven't ate all day and I'm starving. It's almost 3 o'clock, but poor child fell asleep because we had an hour drive. My sister lives way in Katy, so we are going to be at the party in like 5 minutes. I was trying to stop in here because I thought this place was open, but it wasn't, so I couldn't stop to get nothing to eat. So hopefully there's some food there that I could eat. But anyway, I just want to let y'all know I had to stop planning because Pork Chop came and my husband brought him in, and now we're headed to the party, and we're gonna leave the party. We'll probably stay like an hour because again, this is far, and I probably will drop Pork Chop off at home, and then I need to figure out what we're gonna eat for dinner because my husband was like, please, just, I don't care what you do. Just please feed me dinner. So I had to figure out how to feed this man, what to feed this man. And I probably will do some planning and call it a night because we're back to the regular grind tomorrow. No more vacation. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
I'm gonna get your grandfather. Right out here with you and his head.
Uh-oh. It's the coffee cups.
I'll put it on the side. Oh, okay.
Pork Chop! Pork Chop's a puppy. Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, so today I decided that I was going to make gumbo, which I'm going to show y'all later. It's actually a jarred gumbo that I got from HEB, but it actually tasted really good. We tasted it in the store. But along with the gumbo, I wanted to make some more dinner rolls because I made these for Thanksgiving and they were an absolute hit. But I did want to tweak the recipe some, so I will have the recipe in the caption below. But you're going to start off with warming up some milk and not making it super hot. It needs to be where you can touch it and, you know, like you don't burn your finger or anything like that. And then you're going to add some sugar. This is where I kind of tweaked the recipe because I added another tablespoon of sugar. So that's about 3 tablespoons of sugar. And then you need to use instant yeast, not the active dry yeast. It should say instant yeast. And then you're going to let that sit. You're going to mix it up, let it sit for a little bit. And you will see that after 10 minutes, the yeast should get foamy on top. And that means that it's good to go. And you're gonna just mix that. I'm just making sure that sugar was dissolved. And then I'm adding an egg, some salt, some butter, and then my flour. And then I'm gonna knead it. And when I knead it, you'll see it's very easy to knead. All you're gonna do is kind of fold the dough into itself and then stretch it back. Fold it, stretch it back. Fold it, stretch it back. And you'll see what I mean when I get to that part. But basically, that's it. Once you knead it and form it into a ball, you're gonna put it in a bowl and let it sit in a warm place for a few hours, about 2 to 3 hours. Because it is cold in my house right now, because the weather changed, I went ahead and turned on my oven on warm and then turned it off. And that way I had a warm place for my dough to rise. And then once it rises, you're gonna go ahead, take it out, and you will see me do those steps later. So I'll come back on then and explain what I'm doing. But basically, I'm just getting my first dough together to do my dough together. I'm getting my dough together to do my first rise. Last night I wasn't feeling well, so we ended up going to a place we like to eat at called Louisiana Fish House. I think that's what it's called. And so I got green beans, fries, and fried shrimp. I threw away the rest of the fries, and I have 2 fried shrimp left, and they're pretty big. And then I have my green beans, and I put a little garlic salt on there and a little Parmesan cheese. Somebody acting up, so he won't let me talk. Now you asked to be in here. He asked to be in here. Now you don't want to be in here. So we're back to our normal routine. I didn't get to finish planning last night because I came home. I was tired. I didn't feel well. Hold on. Let me turn the camera around. I didn't get to finish planning last night because I was tired. And I think because the weather changed, I don't know. I didn't feel good. So we ended up getting something to eat, and then I took a bath and got into bed because I knew I was going to have pork chop in the morning. So when he takes his nap, I'm going to finish planning and then probably try to finish editing this vlog because I've edited it and then upload it for y'all so I can have some content. I'm thinking about maybe doing mini vlogs and doing kind of vlogmas. Maybe I'll just do the best I can do. We shall see. So maybe I could do like, they would be longer than probably 15-20 minutes, but we shall see. Bye, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I just had a Walmart delivery dropped off, so let's do a grocery haul. These are not ripe pork chop. So I got bananas for pork chop. I have some spring mix over here and an English cucumber for salads. I have some green onions because I'm going to make baked potato soup in the slow cooker tomorrow. And then I have some squash just as an extra side this week. Then we have this Arizona green tea. This is what Riley likes to drink, and it was $2.97, so I just bought the whole gallon. My husband loves to snack on these. I do too. I like to have one occasionally for protein, so got those. I love these. I actually use these just as a low carb option and dip them in hummus. So if you ever just need a chip, but you want to keep it low carb, these are perfect. Then I have some canned goods. No, you cannot have this. They're not good. Granny gonna give you some more banana. Come on.
Dada.
Yeah, get down. So then I have French onion soup, cream of chicken soup. This is for the slow cooker baked potato soup, beef consomme, because I might make beefy rice. Get out of there. Hold on, y'all. I might make beefy rice. So, and I've showed that on a YouTube video before. So if I make that, then I'll use this. Then I also bought ranch style beans and some stewed tomatoes in case I want to make chili. Let me show y'all this. It's over here. Chicken broth. This is for the soup tomorrow. And also a little for the gumbo tonight. So I bought a family size. Then the Krusty's cornbread, of course, if we do chili. And then some chili seasoning. And that's all I do. I use chili seasoning. And I add extra chili powder and extra onion powder, garlic powder, that type of thing. And then some taco seasoning. Because I always get taco seasoning just in case I don't have any. If I do, it's okay. I stocked up. They're only like 40 cents. Stop. Get out of that. Then I have some milk. Some half and half. And those will go in the baked potato soup too. Then an onion, because I only have one left. And so I just want to make sure I have... Yeah, I was about to take a bite out of my cucumber. Stop. Get down. Go check on Maui. Some avocados, because Riley asked me for avocados because she likes to make avocado toast, or she puts these in her sushi bowls. But of course, they're not ripe, so they have to ripen. I bought some butter because we are low on butter. I use so much butter for Thanksgiving. And then I used a stick today for the rolls. And then I bacon bits for this baked potato soup tomorrow. Also this cheese. So Riley can make sushi bowls. I brought her some of these. And my husband actually likes to snack on these too. I think I already have some seaweed as well. And then I brought her these because sometimes she doesn't like to eat what I cook. And if she doesn't want to make sushi bowls, she can just pop this in the microwave or the air fryer. I got whipped cream cheese, and I like this because I eat this as a low carb, like sweet snack with my with some berries, and it's really good. And it's light. Reminds me of kind of like cheesecake, and you can mix this with some no sugar cheesecake, and that'll be really good to eat with some berries as well. Okay, and then these hash browns. That's of course for the baked potato soup tomorrow. This beef sausage, that's for the gumbo tonight. I did show y'all the gumbo. I'll show y'all. Then I got some chicken thighs for the gumbo tonight. Put that back. Then these are for Riley for her sushi bowls. And then some more ground beef. I have some ground beef in there. So I think I have 2 pounds. And that's enough if I want to do either. That's enough for me to do both recipes. The beefy onion rice and the chili. So that is my grocery haul from Walmart. Baby, I was like, I need to go to the grocery store, but I didn't feel like dragging pork chop out. And it was cold and rainy. He's over there messing with his bowl. Leave that alone. This is Molly's. This is not yours, okay? Come on. So I'm going to go ahead and put all these groceries up. But yeah, I didn't feel like going out. And I was like, you know what, girl? You pay $15 a month for a Walmart delivery. You better use that Walmart delivery. Okay, you better delegate the grocery shopping, and that is what I did. So I'm going to go ahead and put all these groceries up, and then hopefully by that time, somebody will be ready for a nap. Get out of the trash. Somebody will be ready for a nap, and then I'll be able to go ahead and shape my rolls and get dinner started, and then do a little planning. Hopefully he'll sleep for like an hour or 2, so he might not go until 2:30 or 3. Leave that alone. This is the gumbo. We got this from H-E-B. me and my husband and went and we tasted it. You know, they have like the taste testers. Did I tell y'all this already? I might have, but if I did, I'll just edit it out. But yeah, this was actually pretty good. So you just have to add chicken and sausage, and then if you want to add seafood to it, you can. So I'm going to add chicken and sausage only, and then I'm going to do this with the rolls, and that's what we'll be having for dinner tonight. Maybe a side salad. We'll see. So yeah, somebody's getting into stuff. He's trying to get some bananas, but I'm going to make some muffins with these bananas, so we're not going to use those. No, we're not going to use those. Come on. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I finished my Christmas tree. I crocheted a Christmas tree. I'll link the tutorial that I used to make this. It was easy. You just have to pay attention and not have somebody distracting you. But I did, I did finish it, and I am going to make another one in another color. I think I'm going to do a green and a traditional green and a brown, so I need to go get some green yarn, and then I'm going to get some beads and like bead the top, and this is going to be a planner charm. Stop, Eisen. This is going to be a planner charm for my my Christmas planner. Excuse me, y'all. So it's an easy way to do a charm without spending a whole bunch of money, because you can get yarn for like $2, especially if you caught it on sale last week. I didn't catch any on sale, but you can get yarn from Walmart, so, or even Dollar Tree. You can see if they have. You don't need much yarn for this project. Anyway, let me get somebody, because they're gonna take a nap. Nah. Yeah, you. All right, so now we got our dough out. It has risen, it's doubled, maybe even tripled in size. So we're gonna go ahead and punch it down, and you're gonna go ahead and put this out in a floured surface and start cutting your rolls. Now, I would suggest, if you do any type of baking and cooking on a regular basis, that you invest in a food scale. They're very cheap. I will link one from Amazon. I actually messed up this food scale because I wasn't thinking, and I put it in the dishwater. So I gotta buy a new one actually, but it served its purpose. So I'm just weighing my dough so all of my rolls will come out even. So that's why I love using the food scale. I also use the food scale to measure my flour because I just find it easier than scooping out cups of flour. And, you know, with flour, you have to scoop it a certain way. So it's just easier to go ahead and weigh it in grams and use it that way. And I just usually ask ChatGPT, you know, how many grams of flour is 2 cups? And I tell them what type of flour, because it does differ. But anyway, I say invest in a food scale, because that will make sure that you get even pieces. So I'm just rolling these up into balls and placing these in a baking dish, and I'm going to let them rise again in the oven, the same method, for about 45 minutes to an hour, and we will come back and see what they look like. I'm trying to get dinner prepared early, so when pork chop goes home, I can finish my planning, because I'm probably not going to get to it because he's probably only going to be asleep for about an hour. So while the rolls are in the oven rising for their second rise, which is about 30-45 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and get my gumbo started, make my rice. That way that can all be done. And when they pick up pork chop about 6:30, I can go in the cozy cottage, finish planning, edit this video. Well, I've already edited as I went along, so edit the last part and upload it for y'all tonight, because I do want to share some things that I bought for pre-Black Friday, and they are still on sale as of today, so as of tonight. So I wanted to get this video out for y'all, so hold on. So I shopped on last week the Coach sale. I think their sale started on Tuesday or Wednesday. I actually purchased something from the Coach retail side and from the Coach outlet. The Coach retail side won't be here until Friday is what it says. So that's when I'll show y'all that. But I did get my stuff from the Coach outlet side, and y'all probably already know what I got. So first, starting off, and I don't know if it's in here. Oh, hold on, it's not in here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I couldn't risk going in there and possibly waking up pork chop again. Ooh, Riley should be here now. But let me show y'all. I'll insert a picture of the wallet that I got. It's in hearts. It has red hearts on it, super cute. And y'all know I love hearts, so that was perfect. And then I got this scarf. I wanted a Coach scarf. This one was under 60 bucks. It was like 50 something, I believe. So I went ahead, maybe it might have been cheaper than that. I'll put the price on the screen. But it's like in a cream and white, and I got it to go with my new black Rowan. So your girl went ahead and purchased another large Rowan. This one is in black. It is in the pebble leather. I cannot wait to style this up, and I'll probably be packing her later on this month, because listen, when this gets the slouch in it, it is beautiful. I've been looking at ways to style her on Pinterest. If you don't know, you can go on Pinterest and pretty much get inspiration on just about anything. Planner spreads, I go on there all the time and look at planner stuff. Scrapbooking, journaling, bag charms, what to cook, I mean, I know most people go on there for what to cook, but it's so much different inspiration you can get on Pinterest. And so, oh, and follow me on Pinterest. I'll put it down below. But yeah, so I have been like pinning different bags, and this one was one of them. And I love how easy they are to style. This is gonna be perfect with gold and black, and then I have like a red heart. All of them. So yeah, I'm super excited about this bag. Now I did get another Coach bag, and I can't wait to show y'all. Now I'll go ahead and tell y'all what it is, because it's on sale right now, and I don't want y'all to miss the sale if you happen to watch this before the sale goes off, which I'm pretty sure they'll have some more sales before Christmas is here. But I got the Cassie denim bag, and it was like regular, I think almost $300, and I got it for $177. And I love it. Sheena said she saw it when she went into Dillard's in person, and she was like, it's a beautiful bag. I love the colorway of Coach's denim. Whoever picks out their denim does such an excellent job, because the colorway is just chef's kiss. And so I can't wait to get that bag. Now it is a smaller bag, and I wanted that for like crossbody, like if I'm going to the mall, a store, wherever, I can just put that on. I do plan on getting a gold strap from Coach. I was gonna go ahead and get it, but I was like, girl, you already been spending coins, and you still need to buy Christmas gifts for other people. So their gold chain that I was looking at was only $55, so I may go ahead and get that for my Cassie, and then also you can style it on your other bag. So I may go ahead and get that maybe next month, maybe later on this month, who knows, we shall see. But it's only $55, so I could do that anytime. But I gotta pay off these purchases first, because if you don't know, I'll be using Klarna and PayPal and all of them. But what I don't do is try to do more than 2 at a time. So I gotta pay some off, And I don't know if I said this to y'all, but I'm not going into, yeah, I think I did. I'm not going into 2026 with any installment payments. Now, I ain't saying I ain't gonna use them again in 2026, but I don't want to enter the new year with any installments, so everything got to be paid off. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all this. This bag is beautiful. Do y'all see that leather? Do y'all see how big it is? I love a big bag. I can put my planners in here. I can put Pork Chop's cup and his, yes, I do be putting his cup in my purse, and his diapers and some wipes in here. It still be, you know, cute. I love it. I absolutely love the Rowans. I still have to get the denim one, and then I think I want the signature brown one as well, when I don't want to carry my suede brown one. Whoop. And this was like 170, I think 170, 179. You know, they went up. They were $199 and they went back up to $229. Now this bag originally is $450. So you are still getting a good deal for $229. To me, it's worth it. The craftsmanship, the leather, all of that is worth it. Y'all know I'm gonna hot stamping myself. Cause Coach be tripping about hot stamping outlet bags. I don't know why to be tripping, treating the outlet like a redheaded stepchild, but anyway, love her. I think she is worth the $229 if you happen to see this after the sale, but if you want to wait for another sale, I understand. I understand. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all this. Now I'm gonna finish dinner. I'm gonna probably show y'all how the rolls turn out, how the dinner turns out, and then we will do some planning, and then I will try to end this vlog. I want to try to get this up before 8 o'clock. We shall see. So our dough has done its final rise and the rolls look excellent. We're going to go ahead and do an egg wash, which is just some water and some egg mixed together. You can do butter as well. And I'm going to bake these at 325 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Just depends on your oven. The egg wash makes sure that the rolls get brown on top. Cozy Cottage. Let's write some things in for the week. All right, so this is going to be my Christmas. I don't know what that was. It's going to be for Christmas decor. Oh, I know what it was. Is this cozy? Ooh, I need to clean up this Cozy Cottage. It's entirely too junky in here. Ooh, that's a dog hair. Sorry. We're going to write that in our to-dos this week. Clean, cozy Cottage. And today I did a Walmart order, so I want to put that in there. And I have to say, the Walmart order I got, and you know what, y'all probably can't see crap. Sorry, y'all. Let me put my, where's my, let me put this on. All right, that's better. All right, so I'm gonna get an overhead thing. I have one in, actually probably in my trunk. So I got a Walmart order today. So the grocery shopping is done for the week. For my Christmas decor, I want to get some branches to put in my ginger jars on the table. I also want to get some poinsettias for the front door. I want to get a new Christmas doormat. And then I need to get some black ribbon. And I think I'm going to do satin ribbon. So I probably need to order that from Amazon. All right, so we're gonna clean the Cozy Cottage, but let's write down the things that we have today. We have due. I know I have a shop pay order, and I believe it's like $13. It's my cloth and paper, and really I need to pay that off. Tomorrow at Barbara, I don't know if me and Pork Chop are gonna go. It just depends on the weather, but they have toddler time, and I need to see what time it is. I don't remember. On the 7th is my brother's birthday, so let me put a box there. And I'll probably find some balloons or something. Or you know what? This would be cute. Let's put a little peppermint. Let's put a little peppermint right here. And let's put Dylan's birthday. So I need to make sure I call him and tell him happy birthday. December 3rd, Coach notebook. And I'm putting it, I don't really care about the placement of my boxes, but to be honest, it's really Tuesday night. Well, like early Wednesday morning. So Coach notebook drop. And this week we have to work on pork chops ornaments. And if it's not in this vlog, it'll be in the next vlog, because I have a vlog that I've been editing for y'all that I'm probably going to get out right after this one. On December 6th, my church, this is my weekend box that I like to fill in, but let me put that here. The new church opens, so I'm going to church at 5 p.m. And let me just note, new church opens. So we're going to do that on Saturday. I need to go to Hobby Lobby. That's where I'm probably going to get a lot of Christmas stuff. And also I need to get some beads for my planner charm. Or planner. Because that Christmas tree I showed y'all is going to be my planner charm. We need to put away fall decor. And I'm probably behind because I know people did that like November 1st. And then put up Christmas tree. What else do I have going on? I think my storage bill is going to come out. So I just want to note that. And yes, it's high. I need to get rid of my storage. It's like $111. Oh, I got Pilates. So let's put some stickers. Now, I scheduled Pilates for... what did I schedule Pilates for? I scheduled Pilates for... Tuesday and Friday, which is my normal days, but I have one extra day, and so I need to schedule another day, which I'm thinking is going to probably be Thursday, which I don't know if I like that. I might try to go Wednesday, but we also need to put in here Riley's appointment. So Pilates 7:30 to 8:30, and then we also have Pilates on Friday. Let's use this. What did we use over here? Let's use this pink one. Oh, you know what? Let's use this blue one so we can bring out some of the blues. Ooh, this is pretty. I didn't even see like these branches with ornaments. I'm gonna use them on my next. I might use them in my mini planner because I still haven't decorated my mini planner. So Friday. Uh-oh. Did my light turn on? Oh, sorry, y'all. I need to charge my light. I thought it was charged. Hopefully, y'all can see. Still see. I'm almost done anyway. So Friday, I have, Pilates from 5 a.m. I wish they had more 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. classes. I hope that's something they consider in the new year. In fact, I have a survey I need to do, and on the survey, I need to put that. All right, so we have that. So we need to figure out another Pilates class. Book another Pilates class. What else do I have going on? I think I have a PayPal one of these days, but I have to see. So I'll probably write that in later. And Riley appointment. Let's write hers in pink. I have this pink right here. Right. So Riley has an appointment. Well, she has a thing that she does on Thursdays. I mean, on Wednesdays. Mm. 5:30 p.m. And I need to note that this week, no bus transfers. So she has to catch the bus every morning. They're not going to transfer her from her home school to the school where she does her extracurricular activities. So if she does have something, which I need to ask her if she's going to have any band practice on any of these days. But yeah, so that is mostly what I can plan for now. I need to figure out, I'll probably come in this evening after dinner and everything and work on my Christmas planner some more and finish planning. I try to like plan coming here at least once a day. It might be in the morning, it might be in the evening, it might be now, like when pork chop is asleep, and do something. But I want to show y'all these rings real quick from Cloth and Paper. So I ordered these for my mini happy planner, but also to do a half letter setup in my Coach notebook. So here are these speckled ones. Absolutely love these. And they are currently 30% off. I think it's 30% off everything. I'll note it for sure. And then these are the ones I originally wanted to get, and then I saw the speckled ones, so I got those too. So I think I'm going to order some more slightly larger rings. But yeah, here is the tortoise. Super pretty. So I think I'm going to have a half letter planner, and it's probably going to be a more functional aesthetic planner. I don't know, we'll see. It just depends on how things evolve. I also want to come in here. Oh, sorry y'all, y'all see my crazy face. I also want to come in here. Oh, what else did I get? I got these page flags, and then they sent me some freebies. Oh, and I also got this. This is to go in my half letter. It's just a vellum with 2026 on there. I thought that was pretty, just like a year at a glance. So I can't wait to set up my half letter. So I may order some inserts today because they are having a sale. But we shall see. I gotta look because I don't just need to be spending money all willy-nilly. That is one thing that we are doing. We are stewarding our finances. Okay. So anyway, I need to get in my Hobonichi. Where did I put it? Here it is. This is my Hobonichi. I found these stickers at Hobby Lobby, and I just added them to the front. And I thought it'd be super cute since the planner is pink. And these stickers are like really easy to take off. They're not real sticky. So I can take these off and then like maybe do like a cover. If I want to change it up, I can make one. But yeah, I have kind of noted the things that I want to track, like my Bible time, getting dressed every day, because I need to do better with that, my vitamin supplements, my medications, my sleep, my water, journaling, cooking at home, waking up early, my steps. So I'm going to track my steps. I'm going to track my steps right here. So every day I'm going to put my steps, and then the days that I go over 10K, I'm going to highlight those. I don't know in what color yet because they have Saturday and Sunday already highlighted. And then each day I'm going to put the average. Each month I'm going to put the average of steps I did. Okay. To see how I'm doing my steps. And then every month I'm going to do like a monthly mood board. So it may not even be like in these boxes. I may just like paste something on here like scrapbook style. And then the weeklies, I'm just going to use these to do my tracking on this page. And then I might do like some light journaling, like just write down thoughts or memories, stuff that I want to take note of. So when I do go to do my memory keeping in my journal, that I have some notes to reference, because sometimes I forget what went on, you know what I mean? So that's what I plan on doing in my Hobonichi. But yeah, I'll probably come back in here later and, you know, write a couple more things, because I know I have some more bills due that I have to pay. But yeah, that is going to probably end the vlog. Well, I'm going to show y'all how the rolls turn out at the end, but pretty much this is the end of the vlog. If you enjoy this content, if you especially enjoy the planner portion, and of course the spiritual portion where I talk about church, because I absolutely love sharing the sermons with y'all and the message and just my thoughts on that in the word of God. And I hope that I'm a good witness. I know I need to work on it. I know I need to be better at some things like memorizing my scriptures and stuff like that. And I am working on, okay? It's a work in progress, but I hope that you enjoy what I do share. And I hope that you enjoy the planner content and anything else that I bring to the channel. Comment and let me know, like, what are some things that you want to track for 2026? And then, yeah, that's pretty much the vlog. I will insert some video of the rolls, and I will see y'all on the next video. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye, y'all. So these are our rolls. They turned out so beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and brush them with some butter. I also had some garlic butter, but I forgot to use that. So if people want garlic butter, they can just use that individually. But I just did some melted butter, brushed that on top. These rolls are so delicious. Me and my husband couldn't wait, so we tested one, and they're even better than before with the tweaks that I made. So again, the recipe will be in the description box. I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said earlier, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you are tracking in 2026, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.